it's Babka. We can't be together for a while, but I thought I'd read you a book. The name of my book is The Duckling Gets a Cookie. There's our friend the pigeon, and there's his friend the duckling. But the pigeon says, I don't think I like the look of that title. The title is the name of the book. And the name of the book is The Duckling Gets a Cookie. The pigeon's a little worried about this. Let's see what happens. So there's our friend the duckling. He says, hello. May I have a cookie, please? Oh, he's a little bitty duckling, but he certainly is a polite little duckling, isn't he? I wonder if he gets the cookie. Yes, he does. Look, it's coming down to him, and he goes, ooh. And he said, thank you, thanks. Oh, he knows to say please and thank you. And then he says, that was very nice of you. He says, oh, look, it has nuts. He's excited because he likes nuts. Do you like nuts in your cookies? I know I do. But then along comes the pigeon, and when the letters are really big like that, you know that someone's talking loudly and is very upset, and the pigeon is. He says, hey, how did you get that cookie? And the duckling looks at the pigeon and says, well, I asked for it. So let's see what the pigeon says after that. He said, you asked for it? And the duckling says, politely. And the pigeon gets very upset. He said, say, does that cookie have nuts? And the duckling says, yes, it does. And then the pigeon gets very, very upset. And he says, he's flapping his wings. He said, so you got a cookie with nuts just by asking? And he's very upset. He said, but I ask for things all the time. The duckling's just looking at him. Why are you upset? Then the pigeon says, I asked to drive the bus. It doesn't have to be a big bus, you know. I ask for a hot dog party, and I ask for candy. I do. I ask for a French fry robot every now and then, and I ask for walnuts, and right now I'm asking why. And then he gets really upset. He says, why? And look at him. He's so upset he's jumping up and down and almost turning upside down. Whoa. Is that the kind of behavior that's good? I don't think his mommy would be very happy. But then the pigeon says, oh, there's more. Sometimes I ask for a hug, or I'll ask for one more story, or I can't even count the times that I've asked for my own personal iceberg. An iceberg is a big piece of ice that floats in the ocean. You can't ask for one of those because it's impossible. Then the pigeon says, I asked to stay up late. Oh yeah, I am the askingest pigeon in this town. I ask more than any other pigeon, he's saying. He says, but oh, do I get what I ask for? And he's very sad, he's crying. Oh, the pigeon's very upset. He's angry, he's frustrated and sad. And then he says, no! He's really angry, jumping up and down because he doesn't get what he asked for. He just doesn't get anything. The pigeon says, that's not fair. And he said, ducklings get everything. The duckling has his cookie and was walking away, but he looks back at the pigeon. And the duckling continues to look at him, and the pigeon says, but pigeons like cookies too, especially ones with nuts. And then he gets really upset and he's flapping his wings up and down. And he said, why did they give you that cookie? Oh, he's yelling now. Not a good thing to do. Our pigeon needs to learn how to behave. You can tell he's really angry in this picture because there's a big black cloud over his head. But our little friend the duckling says, so I could give it to you. And the pigeon says, and another thing. Oh, he wasn't even listening to what the duckling said. And the duckling is offering to give him his cookie. And suddenly the pigeon realizes it and he says, huh? He said, you're giving me that cookie? And the duckling said, with nuts. Well, suddenly the pigeon changes and he becomes nice. He said, ooh, that is so nice. And he gets the cookie and he says, thank you very much. And the duckling looks very happy. Take a look at our friend the duckling. He looks very proud of himself. He did a good thing. Here's our friend the pigeon eating the cookie. And he says, chomp, chomp, chomp. That is one cool duckling. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Yes, sir. And the duckling says, bye. And then the duckling says, may I have another cookie, please? But this time, no nuts. I think he's afraid that the pigeon will want the nuts cookie too. But you know what? That's the end of our story. I have a question. Do you think that the duckling gets a cookie? I think he gets another cookie because he asked nicely. I think our friend the duckling taught Pigeon a lesson. He taught him that if you ask nicely, you get things if it's possible. But you don't get anything if you ask impolitely. If you say, I want it, or give it to me. You must ask politely to get things. That's my story for today. It's about cookies and a pigeon and a duckling. I've enjoyed spending this time with you. Remember that I love you. And here's a kiss for you from Babka to you. I love you. Bye-bye.